Are you ready to take your organization to the next level and become a game changer in your industry? Then look no further. Welcome to Yeukai Business Show, where we bring you the world's top business thought leaders to share their secrets to success, from leadership development to finance, marketing, self-development, human resource management, and much, much more. Our guests reveal the strategies, tactics, and mindsets that have made them so successful. So let's dive in and learn from the best in the business. Hello, and welcome to another great episode. And thank you so much for joining me. I know there's a lot of activities happening in our community right now for you to spare another time to be here with me. So I truly appreciate that. And I'm excited about today because today we're going to be talking about the step-by-step roadmap. How would you like to know what is coming? What is the roadmap ahead? You know, some of the things that we struggle with as entrepreneurs, there is no need for us to struggle with that if we just know somebody who's been there, who's done that, who has come up with a solution. And the reason we bring amazing guests like our guest here today is we want to help you avoid those pitfalls that many entrepreneurs are going through, because you're going to find out exactly what you need to do now so that you don't fall in the traps. So get excited. And, if you have your journal out, I'll be excited for you because you're going to dignify your discoveries today. Now, before we bring our guests here to talk about the step-by-step roadmap ahead, I want to encourage you on two things. One, if you are not yet a member of our community, you want to do that right now because you are missing out a great deal, because we've got great conversation happening in there. A lot of people are being helped as we speak today. And number two, if you are still looking to get started with your podcast, we've got great training we put together. If you want to know how to scale your podcast or even to monetize your podcast, we've got that covered as well. And also, if you want to know anything about leadership, our good friend Trevor Stockwell, my business partner, is in the community helping people right there. And you can just inquire about his leadership programs and you will be great. You'll be in great hands in there as well. Well, enough of that. So grateful that our guest is here with us. There you have it. Now, for those who haven't come across your work today and are curious what this is all about, could you tell us a little bit about yourself in terms of your background, your education, and experience in this area? Maybe you can cover some of your formal education there, and maybe you could talk about some of the clients you've helped, the results you've gotten for them, and that is the experience. And of course, talk about your success journey. Has it been overnight? Or have you worked very hard for it?
Hi there. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm super excited. So for those of you who haven't heard about me or know anything about me, my name is Garin Dem, and I have started my business of Garin Dem Consulting. I have studied human behavior, finances, and human resource management. And throughout my life, I have volunteered and worked in corporate. So I'm a former corporate ladder chasing executive turned business owner turned entrepreneur. I have always helped a lot of people with training and development. And this is where my skills turned into my passion, and I monetized my passion with that. I started helping a lot of people with their business, organize their business, what they need, what that missing gap was, and in turn was able to help them scale their business. And of course, when owning a business, I saw different pieces within that industry, within my industry, and started adapting. And I wanted to learn and grow myself and lead my business with authenticity. I'm always myself. There isn't anyone else that I know how to be. So one of the things that I would always do is have clients one-on-one, and I would start where they are and see where they are and take their business to that next place. But one of the things I did learn is the fact that everybody just started their business just the way they wanted to. And a lot of them didn't know how to or where to begin. And they just did it. They had a few first clients and they just decided to go about it that way. So I decided to create my own course and a course bundle on how to start and scale your own course, how to have that business mindset, and how to monetize that passion. Monetizing is that keyword that everybody is hearing nowadays, but how to take your passion and what you want to do and make an income out of it. So, how I help clients is pretty much get them to the beginnings and understand their why, understand that mindset behind it, see if they can do this for the next 5 years, and take it to the next level. Now, was I an overnight success? I wish I was. Unfortunately, I wasn't. I am still working at it. I do work at it every single day. I've had seen success for my business and continue to see that success and that growth. And I am very, very, very grateful for that. Um, and I don't believe that any business is an overnight success. You do have a warm market and you might be able to sell your stuff to that warm market. But in the end, we do have to market ourselves and grow our business to that next level. And it is that action behind it.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you. Now, when it comes to these steps, in your opinion, based on what you've experienced and the help you've given to other business owners, what is the very first steps that people like me, business owners, entrepreneurs, need to take in this area to speed the whole process of getting to the goal and without losing their mind, without a lot of stress or even losing family time? What is that very first step that we need to take? Maybe explore why this step is important. And the best way to take these steps, maybe it could be very helpful to do that. And maybe finally, are there any tools around this area that make the whole taking of the steps much, much easier? And if people are stuck, what is it that they can do to get unstuck?
These are great questions. Everybody, as an entrepreneur, wants to know what is that first step to take as a business owner. And I honestly think that it is being in the right mindset as an entrepreneur. We may have grown up not learning about entrepreneurship or not being in an entrepreneurship family and not having a lot of support in that. And I believe that mindset is it, and how to master that business mindset and what it means to be an entrepreneur. And when you are in that right mindset, and why it is so important is that way you can do any follow through to have your business have that great success in the future. A lot of the key principles to get your business on the right track would include thorough planning. Begin by creating a comprehensive business plan that outlines your business goals, your strategies, your target market, your financial projections, and a clear roadmap for implementation. Market research. You got to conduct in-depth market research to understand your target audience, your competition, and the industry trends. This knowledge will inform your business strategy. Another thing that a lot of people avoid, and it is very important, is the legal compliance. You got to ensure that you meet all legal requirements, such as registering your business, obtaining necessary permits or licenses, a bank account, and adhering to tax regulations. And you can speak to experts in that field that are specific for your country, for your province or your state, for your city, to help you with that as well. Another thing would be financial management. And you can establish a sound financial foundation with a clear budget, funding sources, and accounting systems. And you can monitor expenses and revenue closely. And things that you can use can be QuickBooks, um, and how to organize. And even if it's as basic as Excel, and you can use Excel if you don't know how to use QuickBooks, but there are a lot of free resources on how to use them. You could have a strong value proposition and clearly define what sets your business apart from competitors and how you provide value to customers. And speaking of customers, you need to be a customer centric focus and prioritize customer satisfaction by delivering quality products or services and listening to customer feedback and making improvements based on their needs. And you need some effective marketing, develop a marketing strategy and scalability, consider the long-term scalability of your business. And you need to adapt and have continuous improvement and be able to be prepared for changing circumstances and have that flexibility. There is a first step, but you have to take all of this into consideration. And I think that it would take a couple days, even some weeks, for you to get into this. And starting it on the right track involves a combination of strategic planning, adherence to legal and ethical standards, a customer focused approach, and a commitment to continuous improvement. And that is how you get unstuck. Understanding that the market isn't saturated, you have something unique that you can bring to the table, and you can definitely monetize that passion of yours and continuously learn and grow. We are all learning and growing every day. And when you make that commitment to yourself, to your business for that continuous improvement, it will help get you unstuck.
Awesome. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We covered, let me speak to Bill for a moment. Bill, what you've just had there really simplified approach. If you can just pick that one up and apply it today, truly, I believe that it could change your game. So let's go straight and talk about the second step that business owners need to do. Again, the same format, really go deep into it so that people will understand what needs to happen. And the tools, maybe the website or the apps that can make this step easier, and how long it takes to take this particular step. I think if we understand these things, we will be able to comfortably take the right step. And for those in the audience that may find this difficult or very stuck, what is it that they can actually do today to get themselves out of this entanglement and begin to move confidently and in the right direction of where they want to go?
That may have seemed daunting, where I went into detail and it's a lot of that stuff, but it is that mindset and making that plan. The second step in starting that business would be action towards all of those goals. It is crucial for turning your entrepreneurial vision into reality. It's about implementing the plan and strategies that we have outlined. So, taking action towards those goals is translating your business plan into tangible actions. It's the stage where you start building, marketing, and selling your products or services. Now, a lot of the tools that you could use would be social media platforms. But one of the biggest thing is organization and how you can organize everything. And one of the biggest apps that I use is Airtable. You can organize everything on Airtable, let it be desktop or app version, and you can send it to different collaborators or different people on your team for organizing your business. And when it comes to social media platforms, that can help you. You could start with just one, like Instagram, and use Instagram like a website. Use the highlights like different pages of your website, and you can put different things on posts and stories, showcase what you and your business are all about. You need to establish a clear roadmap and prioritize tasks to achieve your short-term and long-term business objectives. The effective time management and delegation can be invaluable at this stage to ensure tasks are executed effectively. Consistency and discipline are key. Regularly tracking your progress against your goals is essential to stay on the right path. So it's not uncommon to encounter challenges or moments of feeling stuck in the entrepreneurial journey. When this happens, it's important to seek feedback from mentors, advisors, or peers. Sometimes an outside perspective can provide fresh insight. Revisit your business plan and goals. Ensure they are still aligned with your vision and make adjustments if necessary. And don't be afraid to pivot. If something isn't working, be open to making changes or exploring alternative approaches. Take a break when needed. Burnout can lead to feeling stuck, or self care and recharging are essential for maintaining momentum. One of the biggest things is network and connect with other entrepreneurs. Sharing experiences and challenges with a supportive community can provide motivation and solutions. So it pretty much is about execution and implementation.
Outstanding. I have to confess, I'm finding this whole conversation rejuvenating, and I'm so grateful for you to share these wonderful thoughts. Let's move on to perhaps our last step, our third step in this conversation. I know we will be able to explore more in the community, but what is the third step that business owner need to take in this area, and what's the best way for them to take this step, and how to do it really? How do you actually go about doing that? If we can go a bit much into detail of doing that, that'll be amazing. Also cover some of the tools, if there's any tools out there that are helping people, and what are some of the secrets that may help individuals like me and business owners like Bill and Mary in the community be able to take this step confidently and begin to move straight forward to their goals.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that you find this intriguing, and I know that a lot of your listeners do as well. So, the third step would be maintaining your business and adapting to the market, and getting unstuck in this stage is just as important. So, in this step, you transition from the initial launch to ongoing operations. This means managing your business for sustainability and growth. Regularly assess and adjust your business strategies and tactics based on market feedback and changing conditions. Stay up to date with industry trends and competition. Being aware of market shifts is crucial for staying relevant. Maintain a strong focus on customer satisfaction and retention. Happy customers are more likely to become repeat buyers and advocates for your business. Continuously refine your product or service offerings to meet evolving customer needs and preferences. Invest in marketing and promotion to keep your business visible and attract new customers. And monitor your financial health and ensure you have sufficient resources to support your growth. Now, getting unstuck is very crucial. So it's not uncommon to feel stuck at this stage, especially when market dynamics change. Here's how you can address that. A few tips here. So, conduct regular market research and gather feedback from customers to identify areas that need improvement. And the way you can do that is either on social media platforms, just go on there and talk about it in your Facebook groups, on your Instagram, whatever social media platform you use. If you do have email and you do email marketing, ask for any feedback in any capacity. Even if you have to do a giveaway for feedback, at least some people will be honest and win a prize at the end of the day, and they are getting feedback from you, for you, I should say, feedback for you from an actual real consumer's perspective. And you got to be open to all of that feedback and be open to innovation and change. Don't hesitate to pivot or introduce new products or services to adapt to those market demands. You can reevaluate your business plan. Sometimes it may need to be adjusted to better reflect current market conditions, and consider seeking outside expertise. And of course, networking with other entrepreneurs and sharing these experiences. And you can do that with Facebook groups, and you can do that with any other networking within your area. It doesn't have to be in person networking, it could be a lot of online networking as well. And you can set measurable performance indicators and regularly review your progress against them to ensure that you're on track. And you can practice resilience and patience. Challenges are part of business growth, and staying committed to your vision is key to getting through difficult times. So, pretty much the third step in starting a business is about maintaining and evolving your business to remain competitive in a changing market. Getting unstuck often involves staying adaptable, seeking feedback, and making strategic adjustments as needed to ensure long term success.
Wow. I could go on for another good hour here wanting to learn this because I'm finding this very useful. And I will be listening to this over and over and over again because the information we are getting here, Bill, is one that is truly poised to change what is happening in our world in this area. But before we conclude here, are there any other juicy tips, tricks, and secrets at this point in this area that you hope and want everybody to know about? And again, go in as deep as you would want, because I'm finding the whole conversation, the way you are structuring it, very, very user friendly and very easy to follow. And for that, I'm very grateful. So again, are there any juicy tips, tricks, and secrets at this point that you want our business owners to know?
I could talk about this topic for hours on end. And I do have a lot of tips and tricks up my sleeve, but here are a few that I think your audience would love. So, the first thing I would say is to start with passion. Choosing a business idea that genuinely excites you and aligns with your passions, your enthusiasm will fuel your motivation and resilience. You got to do thorough market research. Everybody talks about it, but it is one of the most important things. You got to research your target market extensively to understand customer needs, preferences, and your competition. Now, I'm not saying to copy the competition, but you can take what they are using and what they are doing and implement it into your unique style. And this knowledge is to shape your business strategy at the end of the day. Financial management is extremely important, and it is one of the biggest key things, the key factors that I notice that a lot of business entrepreneurs don't really take into consideration, or they don't think it's a priority. But you have to maintain a tight grip on your finances, track expenses, create a budget, and keep a close eye on cash flow. You got to start small and gradually expand and minimize unnecessary expenses and investments in the early stages. Build a strong team. Now, you can be a solopreneur and there isn't a team behind you, but outsourcing a lot of these things, even if it is for a small project and it is a situational and it is only project based, still is part of that team. Or you might have a team and eventually have some people full time around you. But you got to surround yourself with a skilled and motivated team. Hire individuals who complement your skills and share your vision. You have to also adapt. Be open to change and flexible in your approach. The business landscape evolves, and adaptability is key to staying relevant. Customer centric focus. Prioritize exceptional customer service and actively gather feedback to improve your offerings and build customer loyalty. Now, there is that old saying that the customer is always right. I don't necessarily believe that the customer is always right, but we have to understand that they are the ones that are paying us, they are the ones that are buying, so we have to listen to what they have to say. Networking and relationships. See, we got to build a network of contacts and relationships in the industry. Partnerships and collaborations can open doors and provide so much support. Another thing is time management. We have to effectively manage our time. So if you are an entrepreneur that still has other projects, that has a family, that wants to go out all the time, or you have just other commitments and life does get in the way, you have to manage that time properly and treat your business as a business. You have to avoid burnout by maintaining a work-life balance. Continuous learning. Invest in your personal and professional development. Stay up to date with industry trends and seek opportunities for growth. Celebrate your wins. Recognize and celebrate your achievements, even the small ones. It can boost morale and motivation. Elevate your brand. Invest in professional branding and user-friendly website or content or whatever it may be for yourself. Your online presence can leave a lasting impression on customers. If you're selling online, your customers are online. So you have to make that presence into a long lasting one. And that one thing is to be yourself and stay committed. Building a business is a long term endeavor. Stay committed to your vision and keep learning and growing along the way. But ultimately, be yourself throughout everything. You know that feeling when you crave growth, not just for yourself, but for your business? That is my daily motivation. I'm a firm believer in consistently investing in my business to make it thrive and evolve. After all, growth is the key to success, right? And guess what? I don't keep these growth secrets to myself. I'm thrilled to introduce you to my Business Growth Accelerator bundle. Inside, you'll find the strategies, tools, and knowledge I've used to supercharge my own business. I'm talking about skyrocketing your success, attracting your dream clients, and creating the business you've always envisioned. The key takeaways that you are going to have are the proven strategies for rapid business growth with how to attract and retain customers, financial management techniques to optimize your business's performance, actionable tips for success, and strategies for scaling your business and expanding into new markets. What's included is the Mastering Your Business Mindset course, the How to Start and Scale Your Business course, a bonus of How to Monetize Your Passion and Start Your Own course, student and VIP vault filled with ebooks, articles, and workbooks, plus so much more. So if you're like me and crave growth and you want to learn how to invest in your business consistently, this bundle is your golden ticket. If you're ready to take the leap, go to my website of www.garindem.com and grab the Business Growth Accelerator.
Beautifully said. You know what? When it comes to these things, I've discovered that mindset do play a major role in getting people over the mark. And in your opinion, as an expert and having helped hundreds of people, what is the perfect mindset, or what is the right mindset that we business owners need to have or should have in order to guarantee, to a certain degree, success for this? And maybe stated differently, what is the right mindset to help us thrive in this area?
I am so glad that you are asking this question. The first step is definitely mindset. And having the right mindset for business owners, for entrepreneurs, is very, very important. And one of the things I talk about all the time. And it includes a lot of a combination of things and several key traits and attitudes. And one of them is resilience. Entrepreneurship often involves facing obstacles and setbacks, and a resilient mindset means being able to bounce back from failures and stay determined despite challenges. Adaptability. The business landscape is ever changing. Entrepreneurs need to adapt to new technologies, market shifts, and consumer preferences. A risk tolerance. Entrepreneurs should be comfortable with taking calculated risks. A willingness to step outside of one's comfort zone and embrace uncertainty is vital for growth. The vision. Having a clear vision of what you want to achieve and why it is essential. The vision serves as your guiding star and helps you stay focused on your long-term goals. Leadership. As an entrepreneur, you'll often lead a team, cultivating leadership skills that aspire and motivate your team to achieve common goals. Your mental well-being. Entrepreneurship can be stressful. Prioritize your mental health and well-being by managing stress, practicing self-care, and seeking support when needed. Persistence. Success rarely happens overnight. Entrepreneurs need a mindset that values persistence and the determination to keep going even when the going gets tough. Ethical values. Operating with integrity and ethical values builds trust with customers, employees, and partners, which is essential for long-term success. And ultimately, gratitude. Maintaining a mindset of gratitude for your achievements and the support you receive can help you stay motivated and positive. The right mindset for entrepreneurs combines all of these traits and a lot more, and attitudes to navigate the challenges and opportunities of business ownership effectively. It's a combination of confidence, adaptability, and a passion for growth and innovation.
Awesome. This truly has been great. Is there anything I haven't asked you about getting started in this area that you wish when you got started that those who are ahead of you had shared with you?
Oh, yes, there are so many things that I wish I knew before I got started and before I did a lot of the research. And I learned and I grew through my business and I learned along the way. But there are several things, and I wish I had known and I wanted to share with you and your audience. And one of them is the importance of patience. Building a successful business takes time. I wish I had understood that achieving long term goals can require years of hard work and dedication, and it isn't an overnight process. And the power of networking and building a strong network of contacts and mentors is invaluable. I wish I had actively sought out mentors and connections earlier in my entrepreneurial journey. Effective delegation. As a business owner, I often felt the need to do everything myself because who can do it better than me, right? But I wish I had learned to delegate tasks and responsibilities sooner, allowing me to focus on strategic activities. Financial management. A solid understanding of financial management is critical. I wish I had been more proactive in that financial management. Of course, I had studied finances, but I wasn't very proactive in managing it. And I'm better at it now, but I wish I had back then. And the balancing of work and life. I still have to work on this one, but achieving a work life balance is essential for long term success and personal well being. And I still have to go and understand the prioritizing of my life and my career and so forth. And the impact of marketing. Effective marketing is key to business growth. I wish I had recognized the significance of marketing and invested more in promoting my business early on. Continuous learning. The business world is always evolving. I wish I had placed a higher emphasis on continuous learning and staying updated with industry trends. And the value of feedback. Collecting and acting on customer and employee feedback is essential for improvement. I wish I had prioritized feedback mechanisms earlier in my business. While I've learned and grown through these experiences, having this knowledge at the outset would have helped me make more informed decisions and achieve my goals more effectively.
Outstanding. Truly outstanding. Thank you so much for a great conversation, great interview. This has been very insightful, very informative, and really quite engaging. And thank you. And I never want to finish a great conversation like this without giving you an opportunity to share with our audience how you can be in touch with them or how they can be in touch with you. For I know for a fact that there are many people wants to carry on learning from you or even get into partnership with you based on our conversation here today. So could you tell us a little bit about your website or your social media handles so that we can connect with you?
I did mention it before. My website, garindem.com. So that's GARINDEM.com. And that is my website where you can find out more about me and more about how I can help you with my Business Growth Accelerator course bundle that has all the things that you need to start your business and grow your business to reach the financial as well as time freedom of your dreams. You can also reach me on Instagram. That is where I am mostly at. and I give a lot of business tips and tricks on Instagram every single day. And my Instagram handle would be Garin.dem. So that's GARIN.DEM. And you can find me on there as well, where I teach entrepreneurs and help them with everything related to business. And I talk about everything that I have learned and everything that I love. You get to know me authentically, and you get to learn about business at the same time.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been quite informative conversation, quite engaging, inspiring, and all that is in between. So we are so grateful for our time that we've had together. Now, if you're not yet a member of our community, can I ask you to join that? Because we are going to carry on these conversations in there. So if you have a follow-up question, you may want to ask it in there. Our guests will be able to answer you there over the next few weeks, months, or even years to come. And you also have access to our great community who will be able to help you with the subject that we've been talking about today. So click the link below if you are not yet a member. If you are already a member, go back and reignite your passion, rather, and start the conversation again. Look, we created this to ensure that nobody is left behind. And I know when you are part of the community, you are not going to be left behind. So, well, thank you so much for great share, great information, and truly appreciate you very, very much for being so generous with your knowledge. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, live well, live with passion, know that the best is truly, truly yet to come. Bye-bye for now. Thank you for tuning in to Yeukai Business Show. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode and have gained valuable insight and inspiration from our amazing guest. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review to help us spread the word. Also, be sure to check out our Leadership Ultimate Success Mastermind program, which is designed to help you and leaders in our community to do great things and support each other along their leadership journey. Until next time, live well, live with passion, know that the best is truly yet to come.